In today's video, I'm going to show you a nice tip on how you can improve your animations very easily, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel. The channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation, and if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. And if you are new to animation and you don't know where to begin or you don't know even what you're going to need, well, I created the animation startup guide, and in this guide I list basically everything you're going to need. All the 2D animation software that's available, 3D animation software. I also list some drawing tablets that I can recommend, as well as other softwares like storyboarding or storyboard software, script writing software, etc. And so I list everything in this guide with links. So if you click on it, it will take you to their website so you can see the specs you're going to need for the software, the price, everything, so you can actually make an informed decision on what you're gonna need. So if you're looking for that guide, in the description box below there's a link. Just click there and I will send that to you. And just before we get going, just another invitation. I've got my Start Animating community up and running. It's the Animators Circle, and it is just a great community. It almost works like a Facebook group. There's different groups, so you can join the one that you feel best suit your needs, and it's only $7 a month. And the reason I've added a price to it is it eliminates all the trolls. So everyone that is in that community is there for the same reason, and they just want to learn and grow and network and be part of a community that can keep them, how can I say, not responsible, but yeah, it keeps them motivated, and they can show their work, get some positive feedback, etc. So it's a group of like-minded animators, and it's $7 a month. So also, if you are interested, you are more than welcome. I really want to make this a great community for young up-and-coming animators. So again, in the description box below there's a link. Just click there and you can sign up. So today I want to show you something that I've actually learned recently. If you don't know, I created an ebook on creating characters. So in this ebook, I just basically go step by step on how you can create captivating, memorable characters for your animations, how to design them, some methods that you can use. Even if you don't know color theory, I've just added steps that you can follow so that you can add color to your characters that helps to tell their story so much better, etc. So in this research, one of the chapters deals with silhouette. So if you design your character and you just look at the silhouette, you can also make adjustments to exaggerate certain features of your character that will help enhance the whole look of your character. So when I did my research as well, I found that a lot of animators use silhouettes in their animation as well, and it kind of makes sense. If you look at that chapter in my book, the benefits of using silhouettes in character design, it also makes sense using silhouettes in your animation. So basically what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to show you how to use silhouettes and hopefully make you realize the benefits of doing it. Now, obviously, the purpose of silhouettes is basically to give you a rough idea without any distractions of your animation sequence, and then you can fine-tune it, and then you can switch back to your normal character, not a silhouette, and then it will obviously look a lot better. But the silhouette kind of eliminates all the distractions, and you can just look at the body movement. Does a body movement look right in, and also your key poses, your blocking? Is your blocking, your character positioned correctly when you block your character? So let's quickly look at it today. So I'm just going to do a basic animation. So let's just click on the character. So the first step you need to do is you need to animate your character. Okay, so I'm just going to do a basic one for now, just for time's sake. So let's just make him look that. So what I want him to do is look this way and then look the other way. Okay, so that is basically what I want to do. Okay, so let's go to the time frame, and let's say at keyframe 10 we can now okay, the first thing I want to do is I just want to create keyframes. Now I want to, let's say at keyframe, what is that, 25, so 15 keyframes later, I want him to look, so I want him to look that way, and now let's position him. Like so. And so basically if we press play, he is going to look that way, but let's just do some squash and stretch and anticipation. So what we can do is, let's say in the middle, we want him to move in a little bit. Okay, undo. So let's, yeah, okay. We want him to move or drop down a little bit. And we can let him squash in a little bit. So let's squash him in. We can, to get more of a squash feeling, we can pull his arms in as well. And so let's do the same with this arm. Okay, so now if we press play, there's just a little bit better movement. I think when that we can just make faster. So let's just drag it up. And we make that final movement a lot faster. So we can just drag all that and do that. Okay, so if we're gonna have a look, okay, so there is just, I want him to start looking I want him to continue look there, there, there. Okay, maybe we can let him lift his, like so. Okay, so if we press play, there you go. Okay, so now we've done our basic animation. So now what you want to do is, now you want to change this character so that you only see his silhouette. Okay, so let's do that. So in Cartoon Animator, you can just click there. The contrast or the brightness, I think you turn the brightness off completely. There you go. Easy. Okay, so now if you press play, now all you're gonna see is a silhouette. So there's no distractions. You're not gonna see his facial expressions. You can always add that later. You want to focus on his body movement. Is the body movement right? And what this really helps you to do is to implement your 12 principles of animation. For example, you can now look more, squash and stretch. Arcs, you can see arcs better. So let's press play and let's have a look at how this looks. Okay, so it kind of looks good, but I think we can do more. Okay, so maybe we can have a little bit of his body have a little bit of an arc, not down out, but a little bit of an arc. So let's maybe drag his body a little bit forward. So what will happen is he will, and maybe in the middle, just have a little bit of a there and there. Okay, so what I've done is his body movement, I've just added a little bit of an arc. So that looks a lot better. And now I can just fine tune. So maybe that is a key pose. So maybe there I can just add some more, get that pose better. So I can put that arm out so that that key pose looks a lot better in silhouette mode. Okay, and then the final key pose there, maybe we can just drag his body out as well, like so, and maybe this arm looks a little bit more surprised. Okay, I'm just on the wrong keyframe, so let's just change that. There you go. Okay, so let's just drag that out again, move this hand a little bit up, and if we press play now, it looks a lot better. So you have a lot better control on your animation, and you can, it's a lot easier to fine tune and see the body movement and see what you need to do to make the body movement a lot better. Okay, so I think let's just drop his head a little bit. And maybe we can drop his shoulders as well, because now he's looking, and obviously we dropped his head, so, oh no, let's just drop that shoulder as well. And it looks a lot better. Okay, maybe what we can do is even enhance the squash and stretch, and let's lift his shoulders there. So now I'm a bit exaggerating this squash, so let's do that. And if we press play now, it looks a lot better, but there I just want his head a bit tilted, and there. Okay, so you can see it's a lot easier to fine tune the movement of the body. And then once you are happy with the movement, now you can go back and you can adjust, bring back the characters, remove. There you go. Okay, and now if I press play, it looks a lot better than initially, and then you can just fine tune, like for example you can add some sprites, facial expressions. Let's do that quickly. So let's show teeth. Let's close his eyes, drop the brows, and then okay, let's just see where there, and so let's just raise everything, make his eyes big, and make his mouth open. Okay, and then the only difference we can do now is let's just move his eyes. And then go to where he, there. Okay, and then we can, and then if you press play, you've got that. And then obviously you just need to adjust the timing, but you kind of get the idea. So you actually use silhouettes to improve the body movement. It's a lot easier to see, is your key poses correct? It's a lot easier to see, is the motion better? And it's a lot easier to incorporate your 12 principles of animation, like exaggeration, squash and stretch, arcs, all of those kind of things. It's a lot easier to spot when you just have the, if you're just looking at the silhouettes. And then once you finish, you're happy with the body movement, you can bring back, look at the character, and then you can do some fine tuning, facial expressions, all of those kind of things. Maybe with the silhouette something doesn't look right, you can just fine tune it once you are back. So it's just a great tool. So this is something I've learned when I've done my research on my ebook, and this is definitely something I'm going to incorporate in the future to just make my animations look so much better. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you did, and I'd love to hear from you. Remember, every Tuesday I do my live stream where you guys can join me as I create some characters. And again, just another invitation to come and join the Start Animating community. It's $7 a month, and it is just a great community of like-minded animators without any trolls like you'll find on other Facebook groups, etc. And then just finally, remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on that notification bell, and also click on that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So from me, I'll see you guys next week with another video. So God bless and happy animating.